So by now you've probably heard that the Bank of Canada has dropped its benchmark interest rate to 4.25% in response to the lowering of the current inflation rate. What does this mean to the real estate market? Well, the general feeling is that from between now and the end of the year, nothing great is going to happen, and possibly into 2025. But please allow me to show you some of the data of what has happened in the market in the past year. The average price of a single-family home in Vancouver in September last year sat at $2.872 million, and this year in August it sits at $2.875, a slight modest increase of 0.08%. In Richmond, the average price for a single-family home sat at $1.18 million last year in September, and as of August this year, it's sitting at $2.069, a 9.93% increase. As for Burnaby, the blue line, the average price for a single family in September last year was $2.155 million, and this year it sits at $2.186, a modest increase of 1.38%. For the same period, Vancouver townhomes dropped 11.05% from $1.508 million to $1.358. For the same period, Richmond townhomes dropped slightly less, at 4.81% from $1.136 million to $1.083 million. And finally, in Burnaby, townhomes also dropped 3.92% from $1.024 million to $986,000. As a whole, townhome prices dropped between 11 and 4%. And finally, let's take a look at condo prices. In Vancouver, condo prices increased 2.13% from $944,973 to $965,506. As a whole, Burnaby prices increased 1.714% from $761,542 to $774,819. And finally, Richmond condos as a whole also increased from $708,412 to $716,046, a 1.07% increase. So, as we can see, the answer to how's the market is it depends. It depends on the city, and in this case, which we haven't looked at, it also depends on the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, whether it's new build or whether it's a resale. And finally, where is the market heading? Analysts believe that the sales to actives ratio gives us some insight. Between 12 and 20%, the market is said to be balanced, where we are unlikely to see major increases or major decreases in prices. If the ratio is below 12%, it is said that we are in the buyer's market, and if it's above 20%, it is said that we are in the seller's market. As you can see from the data, as of April, sometime around April, we are trending towards a buyer's market, meaning that the number of listings are greater than the number of sales, and buyers have a greater opportunity to negotiate. So there we have it, a brief update on the market. Well, that's it for now. Let's chat again at the next Bank of Canada announcement. Bye for now.